Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I am Mr. Blast and today we are talking about Transformers! One of my favorite games ever. Actually, both of them. We got Transformers, War for Cybertron, Studio Series, Optimus Prime. And from what I understand, this is a repaint, like a redo. They fixed some things, they changed the colors, they changed the paint, I guess. I'm not really sure. I didn't buy the first one that came out. However, I've heard people say that this one is a lot better than the original. I guess maybe that's opinion-based. I really don't know. There's a lot of things I like about this figure. There's a few things I don't like about this figure. But today, we're going to go over its transformation, the accessories, what it looks like overall, and if this guy is worth your Energon. Let's get into it. Okay, so before we get into the actual bot himself, let's take a look at the accessories here. Here's his battle axe that I think actually came with Ironhide from the same line. It's the same axe, I believe, just different paint. You can open it up to, to give it the small piece right here and then the large piece here. I'm pretty sure in the game it looks like this, which is basically how you put it in his hand, how you show it outward looking. It's kind of a weird way to do this. It does store on top of Prime himself, so that if you're bad about losing your accessories, you can actually just plant this on top somewhere. Actually, it has to go. This goes right here. The gun. Let's do with the gun first before I show you guys how this goes on here. Here's the gun. This is basically the regular blaster that Prime gets in the game. If you've ever played either of those games, if you haven't, please go play those amazing games if you're able to. They're on the PS3, 360, and PC. They're awesome games. I hope that someday we get a remaster of those, but they're amazing. But yeah, here's the gun. It's all hollow plastic. It's like a painted metallic dark gray. It looks like a little bit of shine to it. A little bit, maybe? Or maybe it's my eyes deceiving me. I can't really tell, but it's definitely hollow plastic underneath. That's generally how these toys go and how they do that. The axe is kind of the same thing. It's just gray plastic, but with a little more paint than the original from what I've seen. They actually painted this completely, so got a nice orange to contrast that silver. All right, so let's zoom out. Let's put this here. I don't know why I thought I went back here. That's pretty much me forgetting, because I had this figure for a little bit, and I'm just now getting around to reviewing it. So, and then the axe actually goes this way, and you set it on top of these things right here on top of the gun. So you can put that there. No, there you go. So if you want to store your figure on the shelf in truck mode, you can with the weapons on top. I don't really like how this looks. Maybe just the gun with the axe, it's gotta go. I don't really like how that looks. But hey, if you're one of those people that loses accessories, I highly recommend storing them just like this. Just don't lose them, or put them back in the box. If you're a box person, or maybe if you organize your accessories by like little Ziploc bags and write the name on it, then you'll know exactly who gets what, when you decide to sell or trade or whatever you do with your toys. So anyway, so let's take that off. And let's take a good look at the truck mode for Prime himself. And he looks really good. Very accurate to the game from what I remember. It's got some nice bits of silver paint on the front right here and here. Dark silver. A little bit of battle damage, it looks like. Yeah, okay. Nice silver bumper there. And some dark, like gunmetal gray here. Looks really awesome. The wheels have a nice silver paint with a red circle, like line there, design. This is painted right here, but it looks really good. The lines are pretty clean on this one. I'm very happy. The exhaust pipes are up here. I remember playing the game and you take off with Prime and the fire would shoot out the back if you were using the boost, which is really awesome. But he looks really good though. The back wheels, same thing. You've got that silver paint, just like you do up front. They're a little bit smaller with the red circle around it. And we're gonna go this way, and pretty much the same on this side too. Now, this guy, let me show you the biggest thing I have with this, and it's this. He's got his hands showing out the back. It's very much a case of bot under vehicle, and that's what he looks like. Of course, looks great, just like this. He rolls, as, trucks and cars should, so I'm really happy about that. He stays together. Once you clamp everything down, Prime stays in his truck mode. He's a little, unfortunately, a little gappy. There is a huge opening right in here. I mean, just to give you an idea, I think you can actually fit the blaster through there. Yeah, you can fit the blaster right through there. So I really wish there was something they could have done to cover this. You can see Prime's feet right here, the hollow bits on the bottom here. The bottom, again, it's not as egregious because you're not displaying your bots like this. I mean, unless you do, I don't know. But the fists out the back, they could have really, really, really done something about this back here. I don't know how they couldn't have just put some covers over this or parts forming. You know what? At this point, for what we're paying for Transformers, I don't give a crap about parts forming anymore. Bring little panels, throw them in the box with it, and let me use them to cover up stuff like this. This is just, I can't stand this. And I love this thing. It's a really cool truck. I love the game, so I love the bots that come from it. But this was bad design right here. I understand there's a third-party company that makes accessories to cover this, and I think the gap's up top right here. But if you're not one of those people that wants to spend another $20, $30 on plastic panels to fix your bots and stuff like this, you're just kind of stuck with the back of your truck looking like this. Again, it's not the end of the world because a lot of people don't face their vehicles like this, or bots who have giant backpacks, they don't face them towards the wall. But it's just one of those, like, that sucks that this is right here. So anyway, enough about me ranting about this and this issue here. I love the truck. Let's transform this guy and let's see what he looks like in the really awesome bot mode. Okay, so you've got your fancy red and blue truck hero, and this is how we're going to transform it. It's pretty simple once you do it a few times. I think the hardest part for me was these arms down here to put it in truck mode. Sometimes it's a pain to get them out of truck mode into bot mode, but you'll get it. So we're going to start with taking this panel right here. That comes off. And the same thing with the other side. Unclasp this just like that. So you're going to have all this looking like this right here. So you're going to take his arms. Actually, everything kind of just comes apart. So the arms, you can kind of just do this. Just get them out of the way for right now. So you're going to basically get them out, rotate them around, and just get them out of the way. So now you've got this weird lanky looking Optimus Prime. So you're going to take the wheels, fold them in just like that. You can actually clasp down this part too right here because that's where they go. Put that right there, put that down, make sure the tailpipes are down too. These two panels. Bring the feet down, panel, just like that. I don't think there's a locking mechanism on this. Yeah, just kind of goes in there. Foot down as well here, same thing. He's got a nice heel spur, so he stands. Trust me, Prime's got the stands. You're going to take his whole upper portion of his body and just kind of rotate it around like this. And then you're going to turn it around this way. You're going to slide the arms out because they're on a slide mechanism thing right here, these two. They go out about this far. Okay, so you're going to take the canopy here, just unclip it. And there you've got Prime's beautiful head sculpt. We're going to close this. And, oh, actually, you know what? We're going to take this and spin it around, then we're going to close it up. Okay? And then Prime's upper body right here just kind of does one of these numbers, but you're not done yet. It looks like you're getting there. You're done, but you're not. So the arms, you rotate it around just like this. Same thing. Rotate it so that it looks like this. You got these vents right here. It kind of shows you where they go. Come around the backside here. Flip this up. And then take the arms and just slide them together. And it locks all of this into place. It kind of holds up his backpack, which I think is freaking genius. Put his head down. You got his arms like this. Okay, so you got the Autobot symbol facing forward like so. Take his hands, turn it this way. Take the other hand, turn it this way. And, oh, wait. This is an issue right here. This arm always falls off, but it is for a reason, though. It's not like it's broken or anything. I'll show you guys momentarily. But, yeah, I think he's good to go. Yeah, he's good. All right, let's show some poses and the weapons and how he looks overall. All right, and wow, he looks so awesome. I really like this mold of Prime, probably because it comes from, like, one of my favorite games ever. Two of my favorite games, really. So you can see how these wheels fold back here. You've got The tailpipes that go on the side here too. It hides the panel gaps underneath here, which is pretty awesome. The feet right here, he's got good heel spurs. The backpack, honestly, it doesn't look bad at all. It really just looks like it belongs there. Doesn't give him too much bulk. These bots were really bulky in the game too, so it really fits the aesthetic overall, which I think is awesome. Let's take a zoom in on his face. Yeah, can I do that? Can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. Let me, actually, no, we're good. So there's his head sculpt. He's got those really nice blue eyes, lots of really good silver paint on his mouth and his head. You turn his head around. It's just, you just know this is Optimus Prime. There's some of that battle damage that he's got, you know, from driving through Decepticons and taking them down. He's got a little bit of battle damage on his arms too, which I think is done pretty good. Really subtle. The waistline right here looks good. Little tiny bits of orange. Give it a little bit of color contrast, which is great. Again, I didn't own the original, so I don't know like exactly what they changed as far as paint goes, but this guy looks really good. So I just want to throw this out there too. I believe in the game itself, this waist swivel thing is actually what Prime does when he transforms into the truck, which I think is really cool. They integrated that into this figure. I also think that in the original game, you get like this power-up where you get into like a frenzy mode, or if you press a certain button or something on the controller, and Prime will spin around with this battle axe and actually just keep smacking enemies. I feel like it's a fever dream, but I'm pretty sure it happened in the game, so I think that's really cool. You could sort of like reenact that if you wanted to. So anyway, he does have ankle pivot, which is nice. I love that. I love Transformers with ankle pivot. I think pretty much all of them come with it nowadays. He does have a knee, a 90-degree knee. Look at that. That's awesome. You've got the shoulders that go up like this. Part of that's transformation, but, you know, it is what it is. It still looks good. And the elbows go up about that far, a little bit beyond 90 degrees. So again, he looks really good. I love this representation of Prime. I think the bot mode is amazing. I don't like, there's little things I don't like about the truck, as I showed you guys, but it's not a deal breaker. If you do happen to run across this guy in stores, pick him up. He's awesome. He's great. Onto the accessories. So the axe, generally, you would do this. Like the axe will go in his, is this his left? Yeah, his left hand. So you can do that. Because this arm doesn't come off like it does on this one. So the axe will go here. You can pull this off. Unfortunately, the little part's forming, but whatever. There's that, and then the blaster has a little hole, like a peg hole right there, and it goes here, just like in the game. Because they actually don't hold their weapons in the game. They actually, like, I don't know, metamorphoses their hands into their guns, which is really cool. I love how they integrated that. The gun stays in place more than the arm does. The arm tends to fall off sometimes, or whatever. But I absolutely love this thing. This guy is awesome. Like I said, guys, if you do see him in store, definitely pick him up. He's a really good addition to your Transformers collection. I didn't pick up the original because I don't know, back then I didn't really like the way the paint looked, and then I saw this guy in store and I grabbed him in the box. I'm like, holy cow, he looks awesome. So here we are. Battle Axe. He's got his ion. I think this is an ion blaster is what they call it. And he just looks amazing. Prime literally can hold his own against Deceptiscraps. He can let him have it. And I think he poses really well. He just looks really good. This is just basic posing. So definitely give him a shot. I really appreciate you guys watching this content. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I moved on a little bit from Power Rangers stuff. Now we're going to do some more Transformers because I need to get some of those done because I got a lot of them. So definitely look forward to more Transformers content in the future. And I've got a ton of other videos and reviews up, so you guys want to check those out. That'd be freaking awesome. I have playlists of all different types of things if you want to check those out. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like, please hit that subscribe, and I will catch you all on the next video. See ya.